Hello, good morning. This morning we're going to make a lemon drizzle cake. Firm favourite with your parents, grandparents. It's such a lovely, refreshing cake. So we have one large mixing bowl and a wooden spoon. And then into the cake is going to go 8 ounces of self-raising flour, 8 ounces of margarine, 8 ounces of sugar, 4 eggs and 2 lemons that I've already started to grate. Okay, you are going to need a loaf tin if you have one, okay, which you're going to line with some greaseproof paper. If you cut yourself a rectangle and then put little slits in the corners, it just should fit in like so. If it's a little bit faffy, ask your parents to help you. You could also, if you don't have a loaf tin, you could make it into a cake tin, or you could even do some cupcakes. So I've turned my oven on to 180 degrees, electricity, or 5 if you have a gas oven. I've put my margarine into my bowl and I've just started to mix it to soften it. Okay, when you've got it nice and soft, add your flour. Okay, you're going to mix this quite briskly to get all that sugar mixed in. Okay. Then along comes the eggs. Just crack them on the side, very carefully with your fingers, split them open. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so take your egg, just crack it gently on the side of your bowl and it looks like this. With your 2 thumbs, put them into the opening of your egg and just very gently pull them apart and drop the egg in. Don't worry if you get a little bit of the eggshell in, that will come out. And then once your 4 eggs are in, then you're going to beat it. You're going to mix this quite fast, okay? You want it all to mix together. And with a knife, clear your spoon, okay, so then the mixture that's on your spoon will also be included in your mixture. Okay, now this should look like this, okay, a little bit sloppy. And then if you sieve the flour into the egg mixture, okay. And now with this we're going to be a lot slower, okay. You need to mix your mixture with your spoon, if you can, into a figure of 8, okay, going around the sides every so often, okay. You can just see there slightly how I've got my figure of 8 going. Go around the sides. Okay. Nearly there. A good tip for this stage is if you've got one of these silicone spatulas. As the children in year 6 will know, this is my favourite thing about baking, it's a spatula. Okay, scrape your sides and turn it all around. You don't want any flour hanging about or egg that you've not mixed in, okay. Okay, so when that's nicely mixed together, okay, you're then going to take your lemons already started. And you're going to grate the lemon rind on the, not the smallest part of your grater, but a small one. And you're going to take it down until you get to the white. So all the lemon rind is going to go into the cake. Don't get any white in because that doesn't taste very nice. Just keep turning it all the time. You will need a little sharp knife to clean all this off. Okay, a little bit faffy but well worth it. Okay, so once you've grated all the lemon of 2 lemons, you've got all the rind in there, all that needs to go into your cake mixture. Okay, and again you're just going to give it another mix, just nice and gently, making sure it's distributed between all of the cake mixture. And then I'm going to put this into my lined tin. Okay. Probably a big metal spoon for this. Okay. And just make sure you hold your paper back. A little bit faffy. Again, you might want to get a parent to help you with this stage. Use your spatula again to get all the way around the outside of the bowl. Don't want to leave any mixture in the bowl, it's a waste. Okay, with your little finger. Okay, that's great. And then just very gently with a knife or a little spoon, tease the cake into the corners. Okay, doesn't need to be smooth on top, it is a loaf after all. Okay, should look like this. Okay, I'm now going to put that into the oven and we'll come back later when it's cooled. Okay, so I'm probably about a good halfway through now of the cake baking. So very carefully just have a look inside the oven. And it's becoming firm around the outside, so that's a good sign. But I'm going to turn my oven down to 160. Okay, I don't want the outside to burn. So whilst the cake is cooking in the oven, you're going to squeeze your lemons. So 2 lemons, and you need to cut them into quarters, and then just squeeze out the juice, okay, with your hands. If you've got a lemon squeezer, that's even better. Okay, and we're going to save this juice to put into the cake while it's cooling. I'll show you how to do that when it's cooked. And then the rest of it will make the icing sugar. So the cake will probably be in the oven for about 20-25 minutes, then you need to have a look. It needs to be like a golden brown on top and feeling quite firm but bouncy, okay? Again, ask an adult to help you with this bit, make sure it's cooked. Okay, so the cake is out of the oven, and as you can see, it is looking very golden, very luscious. Okay, so with a knife, just gently tease the cake away from the outside. It shouldn't be stuck because your baking paper should have done the trick. Okay. So this is where you will need some adult help. So with a clean tea towel, lift your cake out onto your tea towel. There you go, you're catching it. But again, ask an adult to help you. And then I've put my wire rack on the bottom and I've just turned that upside down. Okay. Now I'm going to pull my baking paper off, okay, and slide it from underneath my cake. So the next job is just to give this an even more of a lemony taste. you've got like a little crochet hook or a needle in your house, then just give it 6 or 8 little holes, okay? And then only with a little bit of your lemon, so just do it a little, half a tablespoon at a time. You're going to just very, very gently drizzle it over the top. Okay, don't use it all, because when this is totally cooled, we are going to make the frosting. Okay, so there we have one cake waiting to be cooled. Okay, so we're back again now, and the cake has now cooled. You can see it's a nice firm loaf, and with a little bit of lemon juice that's left over, if you get probably, this is a little bit of gauging really, probably that much icing sugar, and just give it a good stir. Again, some more. Just keep putting little bits in at a time until it gets thicker. Okay, it's just like a frosting, is this. It's just what makes the top of it sticky. Okay. Didn't realise I had so much lemon. So I've probably used there probably about 3 tablespoons. Okay. So I'll bring my cake in front of you so you can see what I'm going to do. So I'm just literally pouring it on. It will run off and it'll go through your wire rack, but that's fine. That's fine. It's just a frosting. You don't have to use it all. Don't make it too soggy. Okay. There we go. And when you finish that, then transfer your cake onto a chopping board and you can slice it up. If you're not going to eat it, leave it as a whole. But if you're going to be eating it with a cup of tea, or you're going to start parceling it up for your neighbours and your family, then parcel it up. So there we go, lemon drizzle cake. There we go, and that's now finished. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that this morning, and I look forward to seeing your pictures on Facebook. Thank you.